time?
Oh, pencils down. PD time, baby.
They're down.
They're down. PD time. Bam.
Bam.
It's here. This is it. We're rambling.
Do it.
We're rambling. Is that an Iron Man shirt?
It is. Iron Man.
That's gorgeous.
Issue number 1.
Oh.
Issue number 1.
I'm rocking when I eventually Twitch again, my Retro Rocha vest with patches. There we go. Got Bowie, X-Men, and then Ghostbuster Boo right there. Boo with it. So
good.
We'll see.
Looks
Thank
real
you.
good.
Ironed them on myself.
You did.
Iron this shit on my damn self.
You didn't get a woman to iron it for you?
No, I didn't tell you this shit. Well, because she fucked it up back, you know what I mean?
She fucking it up, man.
If she fucks it up, man, I tell you what. So here we are. I think, so Cody just poured a giant bucket of cold water on this
huge. I actually don't feel like rambling anymore.
Right. I don't even know if I don't want to hear him because I mean, I hate to say it, but out of the three of us, Cody's got the thickest beard. It would look the best on him.
It would look sweet.
Yeah.
We're thinking of
right now you got like the Mad Dog Rick Steiner look.
And it's great.
It's great.
But
you're killing the Steiner look.
So Eddie and I came to this moment. I think it was Eddie's idea that we all Hogan our facial hair.
I'll grow mine back out. I'll handlebar it.
And then I'll just shave there, and and Cody's in perfect.
Or here's an alternative since Cody doesn't want to do the handlebar. Yeah. We all soul patch it.
Just the soul patch.
We just a little flavor saver. We just everything else off. Little flavor saver.
Hey, I'm a white guy who plays blues in 1993. That's what that says, right? I'm a white.
Well, we were talking about crappy music from bygone eras yesterday on the radio. So we'll just get a soul and a shell necklace. Soul patch, shell necklace, or hemp necklace, and a soul patch.
I know. Can we talk real quick about the blues? Just
please.
How important
been waiting for this.
How important it is to American pop culture and everything, and yet it's like improv comedy. When blues is bad, holy shit, is it bad? You know, I'm talking about like.
Though the success rate of jazz is much better than improv comedy.
Yeah, or blues, right? Blues,
jazz or blues.
I'm talking about when blues does because every now and again there's that blues artist who's just every song's like, "Come over here and wag this dog's bone," you know, that kind of shit. You know, it's just like stupid, horny old guy blues music, and it's just fucking terrible. It's a fucking. I remember I forgot the guy's name, but there was a blues artist. He was like when I worked at Barnes and Noble, like the fucking 20 years ago in Dallas, there was a blues artist who we put in they were giving him a push, right?
Yeah.
And he was the in-store play guy. And it was like, he's a bright new voice in the world of blues. And like the only song I remember from his album was a song called Chairman of the Board. And all it was he just goes, "I'm the chairman of the board. I'm the chairman of my baby's board. The chairman." It was the dumbest.
Just repeating it over.
Yes. The dumbest fucking song I've ever heard in my fucking life.
That sounds like a bad wrestler opening theme.
Right? Yes, it does. Exactly.
The chairman of the board.
And then the giant comes walking out. You know, like that's because it was done in the same cadence as it's the big show.
Speaking of the blues,
yeah.
Cam Newton's probably got the blues a little bit.
Cam Newton might have the blues.
Until he signs as a Cowboy, right?
Dallas Cowboy, we're going to get it, baby. We're going all the way with Cam. It's so...
They're looking into it.
How could you not? As a backup? I'm in.
I can tell you how you could not. Because he's been really bad for like 3 years.
Worse than Danucci is gone now, too.
We lost Danucci.
I don't want to talk about that.
That hurts.
That's a deep loss.
That hits Cody and I. Oof. Cody and I didn't even tell each other. That's how hurt we were. We didn't even want to say it out loud that the news
just both knew when it happened.
Right.
It was like the threshold.
Okay.
It was right. Like, did you get the news? Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to. Whatever.
The threshold.
That would be great if you see Jonathan Majors go, and then it cuts to someone on ESPN saying the Cowboys have cut Ben DiNucci. We've crossed the threshold.
They cut Garrett Gilbert, too.
And Double G.
Yeah.
And Double G.
It's Cooper Rush time.
It's Cam Newton time.
What happens? Are we ever going to hear the end of it if Game 1 Fitzpatrick blows out his knee, Washington signs a Nooch, and you guys go 15-1, and it's all Nooch. Like
It's all
your defense underachieves completely. They're not putting up any. He's winning every game by a shootout. Like
It's all the Nooch.
He throws for 500 yards a game, 6 touchdowns.
He has a Kurt Warner 1999 season. That level.
Would that be the best case scenario for the Washington fans as a fuck you to Dallas this year?
That would be the best. That would be the best. Oh, you got Babe Laufenberg? Okay, we got Danuch.
Nooch comes in and fucking
Lights it up. I'm afraid Danuch is applying Jiffy Lube right now. I don't think.
I don't know what the Nooch.
I don't know if he has a future in the NFL.
I don't know what the Nooch. Yeah, I don't know what the Nooch
He's
is.
updated his LinkedIn profile.
Oh man, poor Nooch. That's hey,
Be
but hey,
quarterbacks coach at Bishop Sycamore.
yeah, Bishop Sycamore. He's gonna go. Oh fuck, that'd be amazing. That would be amazing. I'm down with that. Hey, I gotta share. Hopefully this works. I don't know if you guys saw this. I posted on social media, but Andre and I are watching this UFO documentary on Showtime. Did you see this, Cody?
I saw it.
Did you see this picture, Eddie?
Yeah.
Holy shit! Look at that guy.
That hog is. That's literally a third leg.
That is.
That's literally a third leg.
I'm always a fan of the massive cock from a guy that looks like he shouldn't have one. Like,
Now, are we sure?
What could that
nuts.
be?
Could be a giant ball
It could
sack.
be nuts.
Yeah,
Could be nuts.
I was gonna say, is it an errant sack that has fallen to the side?
But it looks thick all the way through. Like you
I
think
know.
nuts, there'd be a bulge, and then it would be a little bit of an indent because it's scrotum. But that looks like all the way through. That's a shaft.
And that guy was like the head of disinformation for the government when it came to UFO stuff. They interviewed him. So, I mean, maybe that's just what he carries around to distract people while he does his disinformation. I don't know. I mean, I should be distracted.
That's the anal probe.
I should be distracted.
Look at this. Don't look up there. Look at this.
Yeah, right here. Take a look at this motherfucking dick.
Look at this giant hog.
So what? Yeah, this is my new retro Rocha vest, by the way. To those who've seen me stream, you know I wear this when I stream again. I got to add a few more patches. They're coming, I think. Eddie thinks I need a giant back patch, a giant one.
Yeah, something.
You know what I want to get a patch or a sticker of? I should just get the shirt. I don't know. Mike Black has the greatest T-shirt I've ever seen in my life. Have you seen his Voltron T-shirt?
No.
It's Voltron, like standing there with the sword out, and then there's a sixth purple lion that's just Voltron's dick that's just sticking out. It was so stupid.
So
but I love
it's just attached.
Yeah, it's just
to
a giant dick that's coming out, and it was like that's fucking great. I that would be an amazing. I want to get that that could be the patch I put on the back, right?
I think so. I think you found it.
And then we go to Frank and Son. Who's stopping us then, Eddie?
Nobody.
How many deals are we getting left?
All of them.
Right.
All of them. Guess what funded? Galactus.
Ooh, Cody, you got yours in, right? The Hasbro Haslab.
You bought 5 of them, right?
That was the limit. 5.
That was the limit. You bought 5.
How much? $360.
$3.99 a pop.
$400 each. Cody
Jump
got
change.
5 jump change for Cody.
Bought 5
and now,
of them.
Here's what's cool about Cody. He's not flipping any of them. He's just gonna make 5 different Galactus dioramas where they're doing battle with different members of the MCU.
Yeah.
Am I correct?
It's gonna
Cody?
be great.
Yeah.
And you don't care. You don't care that you could flip it for 8 times what you bought it for.
No.
You don't give a shit about any of that.
No, why would I do that? I want all of them.
You're going to turn your entire living space into a giant Marvel Legends diorama.
Marvel Legends diorama. I would do that in a second.
So would I.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I would do what they did at Comic-Con, but on a massive scale.
Bigger. So, Cody,
Bigger.
at Comic-Con, every year when they would have it back in the good old days, they had a Marvel Legends diorama inside a massive fish tank where they just had all their figures doing battle with each other.
Well, last 2019 when we went, what was that? Was that Doom's Castle?
Castle.
Was it Doom's Castle they had it built around?
It was, yeah. It was something else.
And that was when they revealed the Doom figure, and he wasn't there, and then they reviewed him. They
put him in secret.
In secret, because they debuted him at the panel, and then you went back to the diorama, and he was there smashing Silver Surfer into the ground.
Fucking amazing. So
Jacking up Silver Surfer.
So Eddie and I are going to do that in our we're men. What's going to stop us?
Yeah, nothing.
What's Andrea? Andrea, you wouldn't care, would you? See, I did it low enough so she couldn't hear me.
Right.
And I win. But see, there's a recorded thing of me asking, no answer,
Right.
so okay.
That's no answer is the same as yes.
Yes. That's a yes.
That's how that works.
When it comes to buying toys,
Yes, absolutely.
come on, guys.
If you don't hear a no, then it's a yes.
Exactly. Fuck it. 10 minutes and 9
Oh!
seconds. Let's go ahead and I'll sing. Let's play the theme song, and if you know the words, please, by all means, I'm just gonna sing Clapton's anti-mask song, guys, because I already know it by heart.
Please do it.
Oh, how bad was that? Jesus. I'll never be your beast of burden. My back is broad, but it's a hurt. All I want is for you to make love to me. I'll never be your beast of burden. I've walked for miles, my feet are hurting. All I want is for you to make love to me. Am I hard enough? Am I rough enough? Am I rich enough? I'm not too blind to see. There we go. Because this is all Rolling Stones. Cody, where does that riff rank? That's an all-timer, right? Dun, ba-da-da-da, dun. But that's a great fucking riff. Man,
Yeah.
Do you agree that Whole Lotta Love is the greatest riff ever?
No.
It's a good one.
Wow,
I don't know if it's the
Do we end the
greatest.
show right now? Do we end the
That's
show
it.
right now?
Wasn't it ripped from someone else?
The lyrics were. The lyrics were completely ripped from Willie Dixon. Completely. You need fooling, baby. I gonna send you back to school, yeah. But that was voted or awarded, I think Rolling Stone, somebody, the all-time greatest riff. I don't know. It's up there.
I mean,
But-
I don't know. That's a hard. I mean, like, what are you really judging that based off of?
I know, right?
I mean, that's hard. Cause even you could even throw like "Walk This Way." That's a great riff.
It's a great riff. Smells like Teen Spirit.
Smells like Teen
Even
Spirit.
flow. Even flow. The boom,
There's so many. It's hard. You can't have the greatest. That's hard. That's
It's
difficult.
hard. It's fucking tough. I want a place to stay. Get your booty on the floor tonight. Make my day. What about that riff?
Right.
Make my day.
Make my day.
I mean, I don't even know if it's the best Led
Zeppelin?
Zeppelin riff.
I got Ramble On's a good one.
Ramble
The
On's
bass
great.
li- Ooh.
That
Great
should be the
song
theme to
is-
this show.
It should be. Too bad we got to see what that's worth.
Led
What will it
Zeppelin
cost
stole enough shit. They can't
us?
call
Right,
anybody
we can steal
out.
our thing. We can steal.
We can steal from them.
I mean, Back in Black. Bum, da-da-da, da-da-da.
When my baby goes to Rio.
Ooh.
Crazy
Hey!
Train.
Eddie and Eddie, what about 38 Special? Back to Paradise and Revenge of the Nerds
Right.
2. Bow,
Yeah.
bow, 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 bow.
What about reading books and playing video games?
Reading books, playing video game. Bring your pussy over here. I'm reading books and playing. There's so many. How do you
There's
pick
so
one?
many.
But the
Fuck
problem
that.
is with that is that like iconic riffs, kids learn how to play when they're learning
Yeah.
instruments.
Rock and roll hoochie coo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that. Okay, you know what I think mine is? If I had to pick, if you had to hold me a gun, how is it not Smoke on the Water? That's the first one everybody learns when you first pick up a guitar. Is dun 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 dun. dun.
Because it's easy to play.
It's so easy. It's so, but it's so good.
Girl, you know
so-
it's true. Girl, you know it's true.
It's true. Milli Vanilli. Ooh.
I love you.
Man. Cody, you have to be a little jealous that you weren't really, you were too young for the Milli Vanilli hype.
Man, those were the times.
Those were, fuck. I mean, look, you weren't supposed to be into that kind of crappy music, but when they did that little sync dance, how could you not? You were in.
You didn't look away.
You didn't look away. Girl,
No.
you know it's true.
It's true.
Why was everybody mad that they lip sync? Who gives a fuck?
ooh,
why
I love you.
why were people mad that they were lip syncing?
I don't know.
Who gives a fuck?
Today it's not a scandal. It's not a big deal today.
No. Who
Back
gives
then
a
it was.
shit that these guys can't really sing? I was like, yeah, we were there for the voices. That's what we
Now DJs are famous for taking other people's music and just remixing it.
and putting it. Hey, what's up? It's hype, and then just say that.
That's it.
It's DJ Hype.
And you're giving Milli Vanilli shit?
Come on. They deserve better. Let's read.
They deserve
some
so much
emails.
better.
I'm
Please.
just, you know what, guys?
Piping hot now.
Hopping mad over here.
Hopping mad.
Over what happened to Milli Vanilli. Mad as the wind. How about that?
Oh.
Huh? Did they say that growing up, Eddie, or is that just a Texas thing?
That might have been a Texas thing. Mad as the wind is a Texas thing, I think.
Well, mad as the wind.
I never heard that one.
I'd heard. Cody, did you ever hear that one? Mad as the wind.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever hear Hoppin'? You ever heard Hoppin' Mad?
Mm-hmm.
Hoppin' mad.
that one.
Hoppin' mad,
Hoppin'
piping hot.
Piping mad.
I'm piping hot. I'm piping hot mad.
Mad as the wind.
You keep crying, I'll give you something to cry about.
Give you something to cry about?
I'll give you something to cry about.
Oh, fuck yeah. God.
Yeah.
My mom's was, hey, save your tears for when you're going to need them. That was hers. Like, oh, Jesus. Can I be sad that I couldn't get this fucking toy? I need him.
I need him.
I can't, you know?
Or I'm crying. I'll shut up. I'll give you something to cry about. I'm like, you already did. That's why.
I'm crying. You already did it. You fucking.
I'm not just crying because I'm crying because you denied me something that I wanted.
Thank you. And speaking of having something to cry over, you want the real bad news?
Yeah.
I think Eddie Pence is about to drop his famous catchphrase.
Oh.
We're still deadlocked at 124 5-star reviews on.
Ooh.
I know. Eddie's about to say it, and I ain't mad at you this time. I ain't mad at you.
My hands on my mouth.
Look, if Eddie or Cody want to say it, I ain't mad at it. It's deserved. It's deserved. Only 124 5s. And Heroes Watcher from way back in like fucking February.
Wow.
I didn't know I had cancer. That was the last time somebody wrote a positive review.
You just thought you had to shit 7 times a day.
I just thought I had to shit a bunch of blood all the time, and it was normal. That's what I thought. I thought, well, all this blood.
Those were the glory days.
The glory days.
You look back on those days with fond memories of like how carefree you were.
Oh, just footloose and fancy free, if you will.
Just shitting blood 8 times a day.
Just dropping blood all over Comic-Con. All over that Comic-Con toilet. And Eddie thought I was taking real dumps all day.
Yeah, I didn't know.
And I told you, he might have been like, what the fuck, dude? Go get that looked at.
Like, you might want to have a doctor look at your 8 blood shits today.
Good. I looked at a WebMD said hemorrhoids. I'm happy.
You're good.
I'm good. WebMD said most likely hemorrhoids. And then my doctor herself said it. So that was the shitty part. I'd already gone to a GP. He was like, this is most likely hemorrhoids. Okay. Thanks.
Well, I'm going to bend over, spread my cheeks, and you look for hemorrhoids.
Right. I should have said that. There you go. See? I just was like, you hear good news. You're like, fuck it. Oh, great. Hemorrhoids.
Fuck. Yeah.
Not that that's good news. But
you went to the dentist for that, right?
I did. When it wasn't an actual dentist, Cody. It was
one of those mall massage parlors.
Well, it was in Mexico, and it was a guy like in a big dentist like mascot outfit who I talked to. So that was where it all kind of fell apart. But it's. Let's read some emails. Here we go. The American Dream, Dustin Jacobs. Hard Knocks. That episode 3 was really good. That one shot through the practice facility was outstanding. Then we can see the Cowboys players that don't know how football works. The foreign O-lineman with the extremely religious mother. And Google's the running back. Chances they get cut? The Stones went from dragging the ocean for Kiss to infinite space with the Stones. This was very difficult. Satisfaction isn't on any of my list. It hurts, Jerry. It hurts. That's a tough part about the Stones. Talk about making some hard cuts.
It's actually not on any of my list either.
It's not on mine, but there's songs that you're gonna have to just say sorry, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like it sucks, but
that's iconic riff there too.
That's a great one. Did you ever read Keith Richards' autobiography?
Mm-mm.
It's great. He says he wrote that in his sleep, and he goes, "I'm not bragging, like to say I'm really good." He goes, he literally has no memory of writing Satisfaction. He woke up one morning, and he kept a recorder under his bed in case he came up with any ideas. And he said he noticed that the something had been recorded overnight. So he rewinds it, he pressed play, and he goes, I hear myself wake up, tune my guitar, and just go, da, 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 and then go right back to bed. And so, yeah, a fucking amazing. Imagine just doing that in your sleep.
That's almost as impressive as John Tesh sending a voice to his answering machine, humming Roundball Rock.
And then he just turns it into da, 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 da. Is that okay?
There's a
pick
video
right
of
now?
It.
Is that better than Monday Night Football?
Fuck yeah, of course it is.
Woo! I think so too.
I think Round Ball Rock might be the best sports theme.
It's so much busier, and then you get that crazy bum. I don't know, man. It's Monday Night Football would have been better had they just left Hank Williams Jr. out of it completely and just stuck with the.
Yeah, it's definitely better now.
No,
it's all shit. Even Sunday Night Football, like the whole thing. We don't need a dance show before just get to the fucking game.
That fucking and the fact that they just ripped off Joan Jett for like 10 years and then finally put her in the intro, because it's just I hate myself for loving you, right?
Right.
And then. But then they made the lyric. Was it, "Hey Jack, it's
just
a
go
Sunday night."
That's
all you need.
And then go to the game.
But I think I'm with Cody. I think you give me the ba-ba-ba-da-ba-bum-ba-da. Oof, that's a good fight.
It's a groove, man.
Jake Pauly says, "What's up, Jerry, Eddie, and Cody? If there's no day baseball, hope y'all are doing well. Fuck cancer. Fuck Kirk Cousins. Fuck the Ramblers." Okay, right. Jake Pauly said it. So now Eddie or Cody don't have to.
The seal's been broken.
Fuck Joe Capone and fuck the Giants. Wow.
Wow. He came out swinging.
He went after Joe Capone's enemy and Joe Capone.
He's got no frets.
My goodness. Graham and Faye, greetings from the Great White North Fellow Ramble as well. Yet another week down in the Corona Cooties zombie apocalypse. And he has the poster of Stop the Planet of the Apes, I Want to Get Off with Troy McClure from The Simpsons. Wildcat 626, I feel a darkness taking hold. We have a big development, guys.
What?
Boys, none of my signature run on many commas, rambling, and funny as fuck Biggie-style sentences today. Just unfortunate reporting of what the slight of me not being in the stall is doing to me. I am becoming something else. Please help Rocha, Pence, Cody, please.
Wow.
Ghost Dave Thomas has now become Wraith Dave Thomas.
Whoa. Wraith Dave Thomas.
The Wraith, of course, is a spirit with unfinished business.
Yeah.
And wow. So we might have to consider putting him in the stall at some point, unless.
Did I miss like an intro Dave Thomas thing? Was I not?
Yeah, it was one of your day baseball shows. Yeah, where the ghost of Dave Thomas demanded to be in the stall.
He's been emailing quite frantically
as Wildcat 626. Colin Maggs, hey Jared and Cody, hope you guys are all doing okay. I have to say, Magsy is basically my family's nickname. Myself, brother, and late father and uncle have all been called that by that name over the years, which has caused many confusing situations with someone who's friends with two or more of us, and all being at the same gathering. So I'm more than happy for now for that to be my ramble name too. Also want to echo Graham and Faye saying, Jerry, really an inspiration when it comes to dealing with literal shit being thrown your way. As someone who deals with incontinence and embarrassing situations, seeing you openly talk about and using humor to help explain and ease any awkwardness shows what an exceptional person you truly are. Though seeing as how Andrea's insistence on getting something checked now means you will never again win a difference of opinion regarding the shit stack.
You're fucked.
Have you tried to make a traffic light yet? What do you mean you ask well, eat differently, heavily colored foods like Beats Eats Day? So Beats Eats Day 1, foods heavy with turmeric Day 2, etc. See if you can dye your shit and have it settle in differently colored layers in the bag. Make shitting in the bag a fun game. Okay, onto the list. That would be a really fun game. And thank you for the kind words. Hey, I mean, look, I'm not going to – I was told today – how about this? When I went to radiation today, I go 5 days a week for my radiation treatment. The technician said, I don't know what. It's very awkward. But he goes, you have one of the most well taken care of ostomy bags I've seen. I'm like,
wow, good for you.
What do people come in with? Like, Jesus.
They try to go for the record, man.
I treat this like an infant's diaper. The minute there's action, it's gone. Like, fuck this. I'm not keeping it.
No.
The minute I don't like
they're holding on to it till they're bent over. It's like, oh, this is heavy.
That's because complacency hasn't hit you yet.
That's true. That's true. I hope it's not around longer, because if it is, then Cody, you might be right. It might be.
At some point, it'll be like when you stuff a bag into a trash can. Just like there's just stuff like more and more trash in the trash. Yeah.
At some point, you'll just leave a gaping hole there and just shit out your stomach and just let it fall in the street.
Fuck it. I don't care. I don't care anymore. So, Jake Paul, American Dream, Dustin Jacobs, the Hall of Fame hat. All right, guys, this is going to be. We're already the first three are completely different. Dustin Jacobs says sympathy for the devil.
Are we playing the theme? Are we getting into that
already? Oh my God, Cody! I'm sorry. The theme.
Jesus.
God,
what hat would they wear?
Look,
this is why nobody's giving us 5-star positive text reviews.
Because I talk over.
Because we're fucking up the intros.
And I will say this though about your harmonica playing.
Yes.
it kind of gives you the green light to say fuck the Ramblers whenever you want, because where are they going to hear that?
That's true.
I
That's
mean,
true.
okay,
Good
fuck
luck
off and
finding
leave.
that somewhere else.
Yeah, go hear that. Where are you going to hear that?
Go.
Thanks.
Go.
If you can do better than me, then like Tom Petty said,
I'll
go.
just give him the curly bill. Bye.
Bye. Well, bye. Oh. Jake Pauley says, "GimMe Shelter." It's a near perfect song in my mind. Graham and Faye, the evil commish walks up to the Ramble Hall of Fame podium. Sitting on top is a lone black baseball cap with a set of drumsticks. Paint it black. Also, I'm sure this will be mentioned by many of the Ramblers, but how could one forget the best Stone story from Charlie Watts? I know this has been mentioned on social media, but it was in Keith Richards' book where he finally confirmed it. They were hanging out in the 80s. Mick Jagger was drunk, wanted to party. He said, "I want my drummer." He called Charlie Watts, says, "Hey, where's my drummer?" Charlie Watts shows up like an hour later. He took a shower. He shaved. He put on a suit and fucking shaving clothes, like the aftershave lotion. Slicked back his hair just to walk in the room and knock Mick Jagger the fuck out and leave. That's fucking amazing. And then, according to some stories, he said, "You're my drummer," and then walked out. That's all he said. I mean, "You're my singer." He goes, "You're my fucking singer." Fucking amazing. And Mick was almost about to fall out of a window into a river, but Keith Richards grabbed him, not to save Mick Jagger, but because Keith Richards was wearing, Mick Jagger was wearing Keith Richards' wedding jacket. So he's like, "Nope, got to get it." So fucking amazing. Colin Magsies. Another, I think, is this. Okay, finally we have a repeat. No, we don't. Sorry. Satisfaction. Not my favorite Stones song, but it's synonymous with them. Fucking crazy. And then finally we have an agreement by Sean Williams. "Hey, Jerry, Eddie, and Cody. Hall of Fame had it's easy to go with Satisfaction. Oh, no, he didn't pick it. Satisfaction, Start Me Up, Shattered, Sympathy for the Devil, Time Is on My Side. Face it, there's really no bad Stones song. But my pick is actually going to be Love Is Strong. Primarily so when inducted in the Hall of Fame, Eddie can accept on behalf of the Stones and close his acceptance speech with harmonica, K-yay, motherfuckers, and whips out the harmonica for a solo." There we go. See, look at it.
Yeah.
All different. Joe, you can call me Al Capone. Finally, we have a repeat. One has got 2 votes. "Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste, and Sympathy for the Devil horns adorn my hat when that song takes its place in the Hall of Fame." And then Michael Werman also echoes an earlier one with Graham and Faye. Michael Werman. Worms? Paint it black.
Okay.
Paint it black. I didn't necessarily go with my favorite Stones song for the Hall of Fame. I went for the more iconic, just one of the Stones.
That's what I did. I did too.
And I didn't do Satisfaction. I didn't do "GimMe Shelter." I had to go with another all-time great riff of all fucking time, Jumpin' Jack Flash.
Oh.
I went Jumpin' Jack Flash. Cody, who's going into the Rolling Stones Song Hall of Fame? Who's on the hat?
Yeah, so I went with my favorite Rolling Stones song because I also think it's one of the greatest songs ever written, which is "GimMe Shelter."
Oh,
I think it's a
so
perfect
good.
song, basically.
It's so good. Eddie?
I did "Start Me Up."
Oh, it's another riff.
It's not my favorite Stones song, but to me,
No.
when I hear that's the song I think of when I think of the Rolling Stones.
And no offense to Van Halen, but I prefer that at jump balls over jump at NBA games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I prefer the "Start Me Up" riff. That's way better. I tell you, there was one time I thought the Black Eyed Peas were okay. And that was, did you see when HBO did the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame anniversary concert like 8 or 9 years ago? Mm-hmm. That was great. Did you see that, Eddie?
I don't remember.
So the Black Eyed Peas they had just like Lou Reed jammed with Metallica, which gave birth to Lulu, the greatest thing either of them have ever done. And and they had like different artists kind of play with each other, so like that. The Black Eyed Peas joined U2, okay, and they started on "GimMe Shelter." And Fergie's singing. I'm like, wow, this is like the only time Fergie doesn't sound fucking terrible. Like, this is all right. And the best part is, like, you just see the audience at Madison Square Garden start to pop in waves. So everyone who was like, I guess, like stage left, they all start going ape shit, and nobody knows why until you see Mick Jagger just come strutting out and starts. And the pop was insane.
Oh,
that
I can't
was
imagine.
fucking great.
Yeah.
So
That'd be huge.
There is one thing about that performance that is unfortunate, which is it's like Fergie and Mick Jagger are doing like a duet of.
Oh right, yeah,
and,
yeah.
And so she's singing the like the rape, murder.
Yeah.
Well, it's rape, right? Is the
Right.
word, and she like scats the word rape. when
Right.
she's
That.
singing.
Oh, that's right.
And I'm like,
yeah,
Yeah.
it was real.
Like, this
I wonder if
doesn't
she
feel
thought
appropriate.
maybe I shouldn't say rape, and then like she was halfway singing rape and thought, how do I cover this? Like
Yeah.
that was bad. But it's worth it to see the Mick Jagger pop when he comes out. Next Ramble. Are you guys ready for this? Eddie, you
What?
went with
Well, yeah.
which one again? Which one did you go with again?
Start me up.
Start Me Up. Start Me Up, Jumpin' Jack Flash, and GimMe Shelter. Look at us. Sorry to the Ramblers, but we're the authority on this, I think. I mean, your votes were great, and a couple you matched, but no, we're the authority on it. God damn, GimMe Shelter is just a perfect fucking song. You know?
Yeah.
Whoa, okay.
All right.
Well, hold on one second.
What are we doing? What are
Can
we
y'all
doing
see
next
me? Can y'all see
Yeah.
me?
I see
Okay,
you.
good. I have this. Okay, Cody, have you ever had this happen with Streamlabs? I had a Streamlabs OBS updater. It says, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Does that mean I'm about to be gone as it updates right now? Or do I just hit yes?
I would probably wait to do that.
Yeah, I'm
until
going to
you're
hit
done.
no. I'm going to hit
Yeah.
no.
No. Don't update
Let's-
while you're trying to do something.
That would be bad. Next Ramble. Speaking of riffs, baby. A, C, D,
Oh,
C.
damn.
What song goes on the hat as AC/DC gets inducted into the We Wrote a Song Hall of Fame?
I think it's another where it's not going to be my favorite song, but it's going to be
But
a
just the
song
iconic.
that- yeah.
Cody,
Yeah.
what do you think? You can do the same thing? You're gonna go? Are you gonna do Dip with Stone? Just go your favorite AC/DC song.
That's tough because I think with this particular band, like there's one song and that's the right answer.
Right. I think I know what you're talking about too. Yeah, I think I know. It's
Even though it's far from my favorite.
right.
There's one song that's like the correct answer there.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think we might all have to see about this. Maybe we all reach that conclusion on Ramble 293. Damn it, guys. We're there. It's open, close, encore time. Can you
Do
believe it? Open, close, and encore. Wow. Wow. Jesus Christ.
They were actually talking. I got Juilliard, actually, the school,
Yeah, sure.
their music department contacted me about for the curriculum. You know, when they teach when singers go through the notes. You know,
Yes. Oh, yeah.
for warm up. They're
Yep.
thinking of replacing that riff with the
the do re
notes.
the do re mi
Yes.
fa sol la
So-
ti do. Right.
Wow.
Right.
So
wow. I can see-
they're asking how much. I'm like, if it's for educational purposes,
Take it.
You can
I
have
heard
it.
that
Look
they were
at-
making it like a scale, like it's a new.
Yeah, it's going to
scale.
be. It's
Wow.
well, that's what they're using. It's
I
going
believe
to be
it.
the scale at Juilliard from now on.
And where the singers warm up and stuff, they've already named it Penn's Hall, right? In Juilliard.
Nothing official yet. They have broken ground on a new
oh
facility.
shit! Did I ruin anything? Are we okay?
I think if we keep it within the ramble, I think we'll
Okay.
be fine.
All right. Okay.
Nothing.
Wow.
No official announcement has been made yet, but ground has been broken.
That's exciting. That's exciting. All
Incredible.
right, we're gonna go to the American Dream. Dustin Jacobs. He says he opened with Sympathy for the Devil. You close with Gimme Shelter. You encore with Paint It Black. Jake Pauley says the exact same thing, except he encores with Beast of Burden.
So
Graham
not
and
the exact same thing.
almost. He starts with Sympathy and Gimme, but then he gives us a left turn with Beast of Burden at the encore. Graham and Faye said, fuck it. We're going to take it up to Randall Corporate. I just do what the Evil Commish asks. He's going to give us Boz Skaggs, too. Georgia, Breakdown, Dead Ahead, Encore with Lido Shuffle. And then he shows Zach De La Rocha done as a Simpsons character writing "Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me" over and over on a chalkboard. He goes, well, screw you, Ramble Corporate. I won't do what you tell me. Why not both? You open with Start Me Up from the Windows 95 soundtrack. You close with Midnight Rambler. That's a great one. Encore with It's Only Rock and Roll, but I like it. Bonus, Great White saunters up on the stage, sends the crowd off on the acoustic tribute playing Bitches and Other Women. Oh, there we go. Man, and then they set the whole place on fire, and we're happy. Wasn't that Great White who burned everyone?
Yeah,
What
or
was
yeah,
Great
or was it Great White or White Lion?
Great White. It was
Great White did it. Great
Yeah,
White did it.
Great White. So a buddy of mine had a really funny joke during the Rolling Stones, because remember when Windows 95 used that as their thing, right? Start Me
Yeah.
Up. And he went, that's right. Matt, he goes, Microsoft, you make a dead man come. That was the That was the best. Mike, that's right, Microsoft. You make a dead man come. Colin Max. He opens with Start Me Up, just has to be. Close with Let's Spend the Night Together. Encores with Paint It Black. Sean Williams, you open with Start Me Up. Close with Time is on my side. Yes, it is. That's another underrated fucking gem, isn't it? Of the Stone. Not that it's underrated, but man, that's a great one. And then he encores with Paint It Black. A lot of Paint It Black on the encores here, gang. That's a lot of Paint It Black encore in here. Joe, you can call me Al Capone. You open with Let's Spend the Night Together. You close with Tumbling Dice. You encore with I Can't Get No Satisfaction. Worms. He says you open with Sympathy for the Devil. You close with GimMe Shelter. And then the encore, my favorite encore so far, Weird Al comes out to perform the Hot Rocks polka from UHF. That would be amazing. Just a polka of all the Stones hits from Weird Al. Who's upset with that? Not a one person.
Nobody.
No, nobody. Not a damn, not a no one. Cody, what do you have the Stones opening and closing and encoring with?
So I have open with Start Me Up. I think you have to.
Yeah.
Close with Sympathy for the Devil, and encore with GimMe Shelter.
Oh my God, I am not kidding. That is my exact list.
Whoa.
That's
Nice.
Cody. We matched.
Yes.
Wow.
Start Me Up, Sympathy for the Devil, GimMe Shelter. There it is. Oh, when I saw them, they did an intermission, right? And then after the intermission on the stage, they had all these giant inflatable religious symbols up on the stage. Like it just kind of came up, right?
Yeah.
And then you just hear the bongos. And then Mick's like, yow! And you're like, oh, shit. They just opened the second set with Sympathy for the Devil. It was so fucking good. Eddie, what do you got, baby?
I think you got to open with Start Me Up. That's just how you open a concert with the Rolling Stones.
You have to.
I close with Beast of Burden. And then I encore with Time Is on My Side.
Woo! What a concert. What a show. Man. Cody and I went to the same show. Eddie had another good show he went to.
I went Saturday night. You guys went Friday.
Right. That's what happened. Ramble 293. The Lovin' Spoonful, baby. What are they going to open, close, and encore with? Huh? Can you get 3 from them? You can get 3 from them.
Yeah.
Do you believe in magic? Hot Town, Summer in the City. There's so many. All right. It's time to read books and play video games. Look at us. We're just zipping right along here.
And we have
reading
to.
books
We
and playing
have to.
video games. Bring your pussy over here. We're reading books and playing games.
Oh,
Look at. Do you mind? Look, Cody. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. Okay, I'm really not. But I have to brag. I was in the room when he did that.
you were.
It was like watching Walt Disney draw Mickey Mouse. That's what it was.
Wow.
I mean, that's what it was. Sorry.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Jake Pauling says, just finished up Shohei Ohtani Simulator on the show. Won the MVP and Cy Young as a pitcher shortstop in my career. Now on to the train wreck that is Madden. The Eagles signed Kaepernick in my franchise, and Micah Parsons broke his rib on the first big. What the fuck? First big play of the game. How is Kaepernick rated the 15th best overall QB? Who is he sucking off at EA to stay in the game? Wow, Jake Pauling taking shots. Colin
He's coming in
Max.
hot today.
He is, man. Not really reading at the moment, but playing a lot of new genre games and these survival crafting games like Stranded Deep, where you're stranded on a desert island having to craft shelter tools, weapons, etc., and find food, water, and materials. So I guess I'm an antisocial bastard in the digital realm, too. Nothing wrong with that, Mags. Joe, you can call me Al Capone. Saturday night, I beat the SNES Classic Illusion of Gaia after 7 streams between July 17th and August 29th. If you've never played it and you love action-adventure RPGs like Zelda, it's a great game. I highly recommend it. That was my second playthrough of the game. Originally beat it in 94. May try its predecessor in the future, Soul Blazer, which is awesome, too. I beat that motherfucker. That's a great one, which I have not played before, but my Saturday night streams may shift to Metroid Fusion for the GBA or Miracle Warriors for the Sega Master System. Stay tuned. Closing in on the halfway point of my Super Nintendo Final Fantasy 4 replay. just handed over the 4th Crystal of Light to Golbez and headed to the underworld to try and stop him from obtaining the Dark Crystals. In Tecmo Super Bowl news, 4-2, the Giants season 14. Tecmo Super Bowl 3 play losing a heartbreaker to the Packers 43-42 last Tuesday after coming back from a 28-0 deficit in the third after a fuck ton of onside kicks, or Billy Ray Cyrus as we call him now, to pull within one. Evan Ingram was tackled on the 1-yard line following a 50-yard bomb to the end zone. Go Giants. Should we start calling onside kicks officially Billy Ray Cyrus's, don't you think?
The Billy Ray Cyrus.
Season 2 of the Thursday Night Football, where chat calls all my plays with 2001 NES Texas Tecmo Super Bowl roster, and me playing as the Detroit Lions, who ran away with 48% of the 27 votes on Twitter over the Jets, Texans, Eagles as the 4th worst rated team in the season's update. Twitch.tv/Caponis, streaming Tuesday, Friday, Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern, Thursdays at 7 p.m., and other days when I feel like it. Worms. Recently got the Eternals Omnibus to brush up for the movie. Love the Marvel Omnibus series. This one includes all the original Kirby stories and the Marvel Guide to the Eternals. Yeah, on Marvel Unlimited, they're there. All the Kirby stuff is there. And then they also have the Neil Gaiman stuff that he did like 10 or 15 years ago that's probably going to be drawn more from, but we'll see. Cody, you reading or playing anything right now?
Not at the moment. Hopefully, we'll pick up the PlayStation here again soon. I just haven't had the chance to. But
nice.
I think I got a download for like a FIFA 22 demo.
Ooh, when's that coming out?
I think probably
November,
in a couple months or so.
Yeah, we got it, Cody. That maybe we can bring back our Monday Night Football with FIFA 2022, huh?
That was a fun one.
That was. I think FIFA were the best ones. Sadly. The one sport
they were the most competitive ones.
Yes. Because Madden, I only stayed alive with you throwing fluke interceptions or fluke fumbles. That was my only chance in Madden. FIFA were definitely closer. And then, Jesus, fuck that NBA game forever. But I have to buy the new ones because it's going to have fucking Luke on the car. And there's a Dirk one. I got to get him. So fuck it. But I'm not going to play him. I'm not going to open them.
Set it up on your shelf.
Yeah, that's it. I'm not playing them. Right now, Eddie, what are you playing or reading?
Colt and I are going back through. He lost all the data on his Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 game. All the data got erased. So, like, we unlocked all the characters, so we have to go back through the whole story and unlock everything.
That's kind of fun, though.
It's kind of fun. It's kind of cool. So,
is that PS4, 3? What was
PS4,
that one?
PS4, there's like 250 unlockable characters, so it takes a while to get through.
Wow. That's fucking awesome,
Yeah.
though. I kind of love that. It's only an ass kicking if you're in the middle of your first run through at the end and you lose everything. But after you've already done it, like a year later, fuck it, let's go back.
Yeah.
Right now I'm playing Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. It's like a Metroid-esque game, heavily influenced by a castle. I'm not going to call it Metroidvania. That's my fucking gripe. They call these type of games Metroidvania games, where you kind of go back through the map and go back to places after you get. That's Metroid. Metroid started it. Okay? Castlevania didn't add that until later, so fuck off with this Metroidvania shit. They're all copying Metroid. All right, there we go.
Brought to you by Retro Rocha.
But yes, and I'm reading the new Stephen King, Billy Summers, which is very good. And yeah, trying to still slowly play through Ratchet and Clank, Spider-Man Miles Morales, the PS5 remastered DLC, and all that good shit.
Nice.
So there we go. Yeah.
Nice.
And since we're pressed for time, I'm going to go ahead and read all the shout-outs for the first time. I'm kidding. All right, no. in a long time.
What a day to do that.
Yeah. Guys, it's top 5 time. Can you
It's
believe
the time of the show where we rank the top 10.
5? Is that going to be the new taps?
It might be.
I think it should
Might
be.
be. I think.
Could
I
you
think
imagine?
Well, then you'll have a bunch of horny people at funerals.
Oh,
That's
good
true.
call.
That's
Imagine
true.
all the fucking in the Pearl Harbor parking lot after you leave, and they play that. Woo! A lot of poo nanny being thrown down in that Pearl Harbor
So much.
parking lot. All right. This was tough, y'all. I mean, my God. The 5 favorite Rolling Stones songs. The American Dream, Dustin Jacobs' 19 Nervous Breakdown. Wild Horses, Give Me Shelter, Paint It Black, and his number 1, Sympathy for the Devil. Jake Pauley goes Beast of Burden. He doesn't tell anyone to fuck off here, at least. He goes Beast of Burden,
Such
Sympathy
restraint.
Sympathy for the Devil, Paint It Black, I Can't Get No Satisfaction. Number 1, Dame Shelter. Graham and Faye, until you take the time to go through the digital catalog, you forget just how amazing and creative this band has been for so long. There's so many amazing tunes for all the eras of the 20th century and beyond. Here we go. I know. Number 5, Can't Get No Satisfaction. Number 19, 19th Nervous Breakdown. PSA, updated working in healthcare COVID versions is 153rd Nervous Breakdown and counting. Please stay safe, Graham. Thank you for all you're doing, but my God, stay safe. Yeah. Number 3, Mother's Little Helper. Number 2, Paint It Black. And number 1, Sympathy for the Devil. Stay safe, Ramblin' Peeps. Remember that we're just starting into the 4th wave. If nothing else, just exercise some common sense and maintain some level of social distancing. It may feel close to normal, but it'll be this way for a while yet to come. Sadly. Fight, Jerry, fight. Thank you. Ramble off, Graham and Faye, Winnipeg. Hey, thank you all very much. Colin Mags. Let's spend the night together. Magsies. Brown Sugar. You can't always get what you want. Paint It Black. And the number 1, Sympathy for the Devil. One of my favorite intros to a song. That's it for me this week. Hope everybody stays healthy, happy, and fighting the good fight. I'd like to thank everyone that helped me reach my goal for my GoFundMe. I'm truly grateful, and the money will go towards getting some of the equipment I need to make my life much better. Thank you all. Ramble on. Fuck yeah. Colin Magsy Mags. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. So happy that worked out. Sean Williams, time is on my... No, he starts with Love is Strong, Sympathy for the Devil, Satisfaction, Start Me Up. Time is on my side. Ramble the fuck on. Cancer, you can fuck right the hell off. Thank you, because Jerry's going to beat this motherfucker.
Yes,
because
he is.
This is the Ramble fucking podcast. And to quote the late, great Rowdy Piper, we don't die, we just multiply. There you go. You can't beat the 4 horsemen of Jerry, Cody, and the Ramblers. Diamonds and the Horsemen are forever, and so is the Ramble. Sean Williams from Santa Clarita, California. Author, podcaster, rambler, and a badass motherfucker. I realize I dropped a lot of F-bombs to close, so fuck. There we go. Joe, you can call me Al Capone. GimMe Shelter, through and through, under my thumb. That's the first time we've heard that one today.
Yeah,
Paint It Black.
I forgot about that one.
Number 1, Ruby Tuesday. Sending this in way late. So hopefully I made it. If not, my apologies. I fell asleep while typing it. You got it in. Just wanted to thank again the 3 of you for putting such awesome content through some pretty shitty times. No pun intended, Jerry. You've been really making a difference in a lot of lives and deserve all the best. Thank you, man. Eddie, Christine 16, really. And here I thought Cody was the only host allowed to mail it in on his song list because he wasn't alive during the best era of film, television, and music. Fight, Jerry, fight. Eddie for Saturday Night Live. Cody, catch a foul at Day Baseball. Fuck the Ramblers and take care, everyone. Joe Capone. Michael Werman, he goes Wild Horses. You can't always get what you want. GimMe Shelter, Paint It Black, and Sympathy for the Devil. He goes, I would like to submit Jerry for the Stall of Fame because now it's the time. Stay safe, Ramblers, and bring on the fantasy football. Worms. Man, I can't do fuck fantasy football. I can never do it. I can't do it. Are you guys fantasy football people?
I dabble.
Yeah, I do daily fantasy more so
Holy
these
shit.
days.
That's right. I can't do it. I can't pick. I need this guy to score 8 touchdowns against the Cowboys. Fuck that.
Oh,
no.
I never. Yeah, no, I don't. No, real football always trumps fake football.
Yes, I can't do fantasy because I can't root for anyone to do anyway. Top 5 Rolling Stones songs. I'm going to give you my honorable mentions first, if you guys are okay with this. All right. Can't You Hear Me Knocking? Paint It Black, Under My Thumb, Get Off My Cloud, Beast of Boyden. There we go.
Nice.
Those are the now my number 5, and of course feel free to give honorable mentions if you have some. My number 5, Tumbling Dice. Eddie, what's your number 5?
This wasn't my number 5 before we started, but then Joe Capone mentioned Under My Thumb in his list. So now that supplants my other number 5. So number 5 is Under My Thumb.
Who got bumped? Who's in the honorable mentions now?
Street Fighting Man.
That's a great one. Cody, you're number 5.
My number 5 is Paint It Black.
Oh, it's a great one. It didn't even make I had to make my honorable mentions. That's how tough this is. My number 4, I went the one time they fucked with disco and made one of the best disco songs ever. Miss You.
Yeah.
Eddie, you're number 4.
I got Start Me Up.
Woo! Cody, you're number 4.
19th Nervous Breakdown.
Oh, great one. It's not your 19th nervous breakdown. My number 3, I had to go Sympathy for the Devil.
That's my number 3.
Hey! Eddie!
Wild Horses. Sorry.
Almost the trifecta. Almost.
Wow.
My number 2, She's a Rainbow.
That's my number 2.
Eddie!
Oh! Are you kidding me? Oh my God! Beast of Burden is my. Sorry.
Fuck.
My number 1. What else could it be but GimMe Shelter?
That's my number 1.
Cody and I hit the trifecta.
You guys got to give each other CDs
Yeah, Eddie, you're number 1.
of your comedy shows. My number 1, and even Trump and his fat orange ass could not ruin the song for me at his stupid pep rallies. You can't always get what you want.
Oh, so great.
Even though that fucker played it at every fucking pep rally.
That mutt.
And a bunch of toothless morons cheered for him. He can't even ruin that song.
He can't. That's how good it is. Fucking great. Look at that. This is a first, though. The first time the Ramble hosts have come together on a trifecta.
Wow,
Holy
that's impressive.
shit, that's
Good
impressive.
for you guys.
That is impressive, man. Well, what a ramble, guys.
So good.
We did it. What do we start doing? Could we try to work GWH back into this at some point soon?
Whenever Cody can get the time to watch the movies.
I know. Cody, have you seen Back to the Future 2 and 3 yet?
Mm-mm.
All right, that's next. And then whenever you're done with them, let us know and we'll rock that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. Y'all have been amazing. You know where to find us. Thank you all for tuning in. We love you all. Stay safe. Don't make a fuck out of us. We're going to see you Friday as we nominate some more. Our final list of nominees for the Stall of Fame is going to be Friday, so please tune in. Have a great, safe rest of your week. Have a great Friday when you're back here with us. We'll see you next week, too, everybody. Take care. We love you all. Let's hit that music. There we go.
Biggest disappointment of a movie that you almost convince yourself was a good movie as you're watching it in the theater. Mine, that you were so hyped for it, and you went to the theater and you watched it, and you were like, no, this is good, and then you realize, no, it's not.
That would be the Warren Beatty, Dick Tracy movie. For me. I couldn't wait to see it.
Mine's Crocodile Dundee 2.
Oh, sorry. No, that's it. Yes.
I was so excited for that movie.
Oh.
And halfway through, I'm like, this is shit. This is shit. God damn it, this is shit.
It's bad.
This is such shit.
It was only funny at the opening when he drops the dynamite in the Hudson to get fish.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, next Ramble, top 5 Doors songs. Top 5 Doors songs. Can we do that? Can y'all do that?
We can do
top 5. That's going to be, to me, as hard
Does
as
the end count as 2 songs?
No, that's one. That's just one.
Okay.
That's just one.
It's a long song.
It's a long one. That's a long one. So there we go. Top 5 Doors songs. Sorry. So the lists are, right? What AC/DC song is in the hat, is on the hat for they've written a Hall of Song in the Hall of Fame. Goes in the Hall of Fame for writing a song. What's on the hat? What would the Love and Spoonful open, close, and encore with? Top 5 Doors songs. There we go. Cody, what movie were you the most hyped over? And you were like, oh, this is bad, isn't it?
The Dumb and Dumber sequel?
Ooh.
Like the actual one?
With Jim Carrey and...
Yeah.
Oh, man. Because that first one was just perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
I think I
had hope.
Yeah.
I think I was so jaded by that point. I wasn't expecting much going in.
Right.
But Crocodile Dundee 2, I was still like, I was a kid or a teenager, so I was still like, I was like, oh, I can't wait. They made a sequel to this. I can't wait. And then it just fucking sucked.
It was bad. It was. One movie, I talked myself into really loving Alien 3 for like for a good long time after, and I'm like, you know what, it's maybe okay at best now looking. I mean, Charles Dutton was great in it.
Yeah.
Rock was great in it. Yeah. All right, well, there we go. We love you guys. We will see you Friday. Stay safe. Bye.